We had 15 firemen that were ready to go with an axe and a helmet and put out fires, and they were great at it. And what we were doing was spending too much time worrying about the day-to-day heartbeat. And what we needed to do was get them to look forward, because we're always moving. We're about 300 attorneys, 600 users across 7 different offices.
We have grown significantly over the last few years and continue to grow.
The firm has had at least 4 mergers. Before, we were pulling people from here, there, and everywhere, trying to get them to help on the merger, but what we were doing was taking them away from the other things that they were supposed to be doing.
You really need someone to look at all these different technologies. It's virtualization, it's storage, it's network, it's traffic, it's prioritization of certain types of traffic. With voice over IP, you need to hear that pin drop. That can't be hampered by internet research, although that's just as important. So you really want to keep your eyes and ears on what's going on every day.
At a certain point you reach in your business, the expertise is really up and above what your current staff has. To me, that would be the tipping point.
We shifted the day-to-day care to someone else so that we can work more on the big picture and the projects that need to be done to move the firm forward.
We're able to allow the heartbeat to be managed every day by intelligent people who are working and bleeding when we bleed, smile when we smile.
And I understand servers and storage. What's the differences in those levels besides patching?
I think that having CDW manage a lot of our key infrastructure systems and processes is going to help us expand.
With CDW's addition, it's like we have major league players. They see a lot of different environments, so they've got a whole knowledge base. They've already seen some things in our environment that they've already dealt with.
We've went through our environment and found that a lot of things maybe weren't to best practices like they should have been.
Their risk is lower, and they're less vulnerable to a security breach or any kind of issue that would bring their business down.
It certainly makes it easier, I think, to budget, because there's unit costs associated with everything rather than winging it. They've got tiers of people that have various skill sets. The guy who may only need to come in for one moment out of the whole year, you can't have him on your staff, but you've got access to that person using the managed service provider.
We did shop around. When we met with their engineers and the folks in Madison, Wisconsin, they really impressed us.
My engineers learned to trust and collaborate with some other people who have seen far more than what our team has seen.
I definitely see us becoming more that 24/7 operation, allowing our attorneys to work anywhere, anytime, allowing our attorneys to be at the cutting edge of technology but not the bleeding edge.